ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा,
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
भारतीय संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा, ज्ञान और विज्ञान यहीं से सबने पाया सारा, सबने पाया सारा। कुछ धूलों से हारा फिर से जीते देश हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
शील सेवा व्रतधारी युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी,
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागशील सेवा व्रतधारी युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी, वैज्ञानिकता विनय सभ्यता स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी, स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी। देशभक्ति में तेजस्वी हो फिर समाज यह सारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
शिवाजी बुद्ध गगन के तारे,
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
महावीर गोविंद शिवाजी बुद्ध गगन के तारे, परंपरा की पुण्य चेतना उर में हम सब धारे, उर में हम सब धारे। बाल हृदय में उसे जगाकर जगे देश यह सारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
बंधु भाव समता ममता से सबको गले लगाओ, सबको गले लगाओ। चलो विवेकानंद मार्ग पर शुभ संदेश हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
आदरं मधुरं वदनं मधुरं नयनं मधुरं हसितं मधुरं हृदयं मधुरं गमनं मधुरं
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
वचनं मधुरं चरितं मधुरं वसनं मधुरं वलितं मधुरं चलितं मधुरं भ्रमितं मधुरं
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
पाणिर्मधुरः पादौ मधुरौ नृत्यं मधुरं सख्यं मधुरं
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
पीतं मधुरं भुक्तं मधुरं सुप्तं मधुरं रूपं मधुरं तिलकं मधुरं
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
तरणं मधुरं हरणं मधुरं स्मरणं मधुरं वमितं मधुरं शमितं मधुरं
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
माला मधुरा यमुना मधुरा वीची मधुरा सलिलं मधुरं कमलं मधुरं
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
युक्तं मधुरं मुक्तं मधुरं हृष्टं मधुरं शिष्टं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
गोपा मधुरा गावो मधुरा यष्टिर्मधुरा सृष्टिर्मधुरा दलितं मधुरं फलितं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
सद्गुणों की साधना में ध्येय ज्योति नित जले। सद्गुणों की
मधुरं वदनं मधुरं नयनं मधुरं हसितं मधुरं हृदयं मधुरं गमनं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
वचनं मधुरं चरितं मधुरं वसनं मधुरं वलितं मधुरं चलितं मधुरं भ्रमितं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
रेणुर्मधुरो रेणुर्मधुराः पाणिर्मधुराः पादौ मधुरौ नृत्यं मधुरं सख्यं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
गीतं मधुरं पीतं मधुरं भुक्तं मधुरं सुप्तं मधुरं रूपं मधुरं तिलकं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
तरणं मधुरं तरणं मधुरं हरणं मधुरं स्मरणं मधुरं वमितं मधुरं शमितं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
कुञ्जा मधुरा माला मधुरा यमुना मधुरा वीची मधुरा सलिलं मधुरं कमलं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
मधुरा लीला मधुरा युक्तं मधुरं मुक्तं मधुरं दृष्टं मधुरं शिष्टं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
गोपा मधुरा गावो मधुरा यष्टिर्मधुरा सृष्टिर्मधुरा दलितं मधुरं फलितं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम् परवदेरखिलं मधुरम्
अधरं मधुरं वदनं मधुरं नयनं मधुरं हसितं मधुरं हृदयं मधुरं गमनं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम् मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
वचनं मधुरं चरितं मधुरं वसनं मधुरं वलितं मधुरं चलितं मधुरं भ्रमितं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम् मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
वेणुर्मधुरो रेणुर्मधुराः पाणिर्मधुराः पादौ मधुरौ नृत्यं मधुरं सख्यं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम् मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
गीतम्
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मनु मुकुरु सुधारी बरनउ रघुबर विमल जसु जोदायकु फलचारी बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीसति लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज संवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुबीर हरषि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरतई सम भाई सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सकै कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर है सब जग जाना जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लील्योताहि मधुर फल जानू प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माही जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज सम्हारो आपे, तीनों लोक हांकते कांपे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। नासे रोग हरे सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा। संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा, है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता, असवर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्त न धरई, हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई। जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई, छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, कीजय नाथ हृदय महडेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरना, मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय बसहु सुर भूप। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय।
योगेशम् सच्चिदानन्दम् वासुदेवम् व्रजप्रियम् धर्मसंस्थापकम् वीरम् कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्।
Jai Shri Krishna and a very warm welcome to all sadhaks gathered here in the Zoom arena this evening for the first Vivechan session on chapter 9, which is named Rajavidya Rajabhuya Yoga. In devoted and sincere reverence, I humbly bow on the lotus feet of Purushottam Bhagavan Shri Krishna and Param Pujya Swami Govindev Giriji Maharaj. May we always be blessed with their guidance in our lives. On behalf of Geeta Pariwar, I wish all of you a very happy Krishna Janmashtami. May Bhagavan Shri Krishna shower you and your family with happiness, health and prosperity, and your hearts be filled with love and devotion. Also, wish all of you a belated, happy and proud Independence Day. Let's pledge to protect the sovereignty of our nation and cherish its diversity. Jai Bharat. Chapter 9 of Bhagavad Gita talks about how to reach Bhagwan through unalloyed and pure devotion. Irrespective of caste or creed, saint or sinner, this knowledge is available only to those who have unwavering and unquestionable Shraddha or faith for Bhagwan. Hence it is called the royal and the most confidential knowledge. One who has been blessed with this knowledge from Bhagwan Shri Krishna is naturally transcendental, a person without material pangs despite living in this mortal world and having mortal duties. Prayer is the earnest yearning of the soul for the Paramatma, and it is our age-old tradition to invoke the Almighty at the beginning of any important event. Today, I would like to call upon Rashmi Agrawal ji from Pune to deliver our prayers. Rashmi ji, a retired educationist, joined Geeta Pariwar in February 2022 and provides seva as a core trainer. Rashmi Didi ji request you to please take the prayers on our behalf today.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Yes.
वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचारूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णौ वन्दे जगद्गुरो कृष्णौ वन्दे जगद्गुरो जय श्री कृष्ण
Jai Shri Krishna. Thank you so much, Rashmi ji, for rendering the prayer so melodiously.
My pleasure.
In Bhagavad Gita, Bhagwan himself has said, Nashayam yatma bhavastho jnana dipena bhasvata. He destroys the darkness born of ignorance with a luminous lamp of knowledge. Geeta ji is the medium Bhagwan has used to illumine our lives with that light. For doing the Deep Prajwalan today, I would like to call upon Pragya Paramita Rao ji from Bhubaneswar, Odisha. An ex-lecturer and yoga teacher, Pragya Paramita ji joined Geeta Pariwar in January 2024 and provides seva as a core trainer. Didi ji, may I request you to please light the lamp of knowledge on our behalf.
निषिद्धैरप्येभिर्लुलितमकरन्दो मधुकरैः करैरिन्दोरन्तश्छुरित इव सम्भिन्नमुकुलः विधत्तां सिद्धिन्नो नयनसुभगामस्य सदसः प्रकीर्णः पुष्पाणां हरिचरणयोरञ्जलिरयम् शरदिन्दुनिभां शुभ्रवस्त्रैरलङ्कृतां कलहंसकृतावासां वरदां शारदां नुमः.
Thank you so much, Pragya Paramita ji, for taking us into your divine mandir and making us part of your Deep Prajwalan. We invite all sadhaks to share the link of Geeta Pariwar website, which is www.learngeeta.com, to all their near and dear ones, so that they too can come to the refuge of Geeta ji and embark on the wonderful spiritual transformative journey in their lives. Our next L1 batch starts on 5th September in 11 languages. So now is the time for you to gift this unique and exquisite experience to your friends and family. They can just join by clicking on the link joingeeta.com and they will get the link to register for the L1 classes. You too can give seva, your selfless seva at the feet of Bhagwan through Geeta Parivar's Our Geeta Sevi Bane program, where we have thousands of sevis giving seva in this Mahayagya in various ways. 3 sessions will be held tomorrow, that is Sunday, the 17th of August. The timings for the sessions are 10:30 a.m. in English, 2:30 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. in Hindi. Links to the sessions are available on your WhatsApp groups. And now, I'm profoundly delighted and honored to introduce our beloved, young and dynamic speaker for the evening, Geeta Vrati, Geeta Pravina, Vedanta Acharya, respected Rupal ji Shukla. Rupal ji, disciple of Param Pujya Swami Govind Dev Giriji Maharaj, joined Geeta Parivar 10 years back at a very young age. It is thus no surprise that she can effortlessly chant all 700 shlokas of Geeta ji from memory. Rupal ji is an Acharya Advaita Vedanta from Chinmaya Vishwa Vidyapeeth Kochi and is currently pursuing her PhD from Banaras University. Besides her own personal sadhana, Rupal ji is deeply committed to seva. She is currently the international program coordinator for the Learngeeta program that very efficiently runs online Gita classes across 180 countries in 13 languages and 22 time slots. She also leads the technical department and the literature team of Geeta Pariwar that, amongst many others, prepares the PDF and the grammar books for all of us. She is a Vivechak par excellence, giving her discourse in simple words with relatable examples and practical approaches. I now humbly request Rupal ji to illuminate our minds with the wonderful teachings of Bhagavad Gita. Rupal ji.
अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां. Jai Shri Krishna. I welcome you all in today's interpretation session. Today we are gathered here to discuss the meaning of 9th chapter, the Raja Vidya Raja Guhya Yoga. When we hear this word, Raja Vidya, so we start thinking this can be knowledge of the kings or the queens, the kingdoms, Raja Vidya. It sounds like that. But we'll see what is Raja Vidya and why Bhagavan is telling Raja Guhyam. Till 8th chapter, Bhagavan has explained only Guhya Jnana. Guhya, only secret. From 9th chapter, Bhagavan has started Guhyatamam, the top secret, the most secret. After 9th chapter, you will hear this Guhyatamam word at many places. Guhyatamam, iti Guhyatamam Shastram, and Rajavidya Rajaguhyam. So at many places you will see Guhyatamam. So from here it will start. Rajavidya Rajaguhya Yoga. Let's start with the first shloka. You have completed 16th chapter. We have already seen the difference between the divine and demoniac qualities. I hope you must have taken one or two qualities, or you have practiced any of these qualities, or it had helped you. Hoping that we'll start with 9th chapter's first. Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā idantu te guhyatamam pravakshyamyanasūyave jnanam vijnana sahitam yajyatva mokshase shubhat. Why Bhagavan started from idantu te guhyatamam? Why from idam? What idam? So in 7th chapter is Jnana Vijnana Yoga. So Bhagavan was explaining already the Jnana and the Vijnana. Jnana is theory and the Vijnana is practical. That is your anubhav, that is your experience. So when you experience something, you have learned, and when you experience that, that becomes your Vijnana. That becomes your realization. So Jnana is one thing and Vijnana is the upper level of Jnana, when you have realized that. So Anubhav is very important. Bhagwan Shivji told to Parvati, Uma kahu main Anubhav apna, Sat Hari Bhajan Jagat Sab Sapna. At many places in Ramchaitmana and Manasa and in all our Shastras, the importance of Anubhav, the importance of experience is being explained. As Nij Anubhav mein kahun khagesa, Bina Hari Bhajan na mitahi kalesa. So until you be devotee of Lord Krishna, Lord Rama, anyone, until you be a devotee, you start dedicating yourself to Lord. That is only true. That is only thing you can do. So this is the path for the vairagya, for the bhakti, for the jnana. Until you walk on this path, you will not get that. We will not get that. So start doing this. So idantu te guhyatamam. Bhagavan was explaining the jnana vijnana in the 7th chapter. Now in between, in 8th chapter, Arjuna asked one question. not actually one question, in one shloka, in 2 shlokas, he has asked 7 questions. What 7 questions? So, from the Kintad Brahma Kim Adhyatmam Kim Karma Purushottama Adhibhutancha Kim Proktam Adhidaivam Kim Uchyate Adhiyagyah Katham Kotra Dehesmin Madhusudana Prayana Kale Chakatham Yeyosmin Atmatmabhi. So Bhagwan was explaining already the Jnana and Vijnana in 7th chapter. Arjuna asked in between a question. Kim Tad Brahma? What is Brahma? Kim Adhyatmam? What is Adhyatma, the spirituality? Kim Karma? What is Karma? Hey Purushottama, Hey Krishna. Then what is Adhibhuta? What is Adhidaiva? So why 7? Now we cannot ask the question why 8 chapters, why we are not taking the chapters in sequence. If we start from the first chapter, we would not be able to understand these terms. What is Adhibhuta? What is Adhidaiva? What is Adhyatma? So these terms, little difficult. So first we learn the 12th chapter Bhakti Yoga, then the 15th chapter, then the 16th chapter. So easy to tough. We start with the basic, we start with understanding the terms, then we go to the higher level. So this 8th chapter will be in level 4. You will see. So then you will understand what is Adhyatma, what is Adhibhuta, what is Adhidaiva. So in second shloka he asked, what is Adhiyagya? Adhiyagya Katham Kotra Dehesmin Madhusudana Prayana Kale Chakatham Yeyosmi Atmatmabhi. So here in 7 questions, the last question was, Bhagwan started answering all these questions. So in 8th chapter, you will get all the answers. But the 7th question's answer, Bhagwan just given in brief in 8th chapter. Now, again in 9th chapter, he is continuing that 7th question only. So what is the 7th question? Bhagwan, at the time of death, when we are dying, we lose our memory. Everyone lost their memory. So, when we lose our memory, how can we remember you? Because we don't have any memory now, we lost our memory and we know you, yes, you are Lord. But how can I remember you at the time of death? So, Bhagwan is answering here. How you can remember me? So, Jnana and Vijnana, again the Jnana and Vijnana only. So, what is Jnana? Knowledge, and what is realization? When we are dying, the soul just carries, soul is not having tadatma with these indriyas, with this manas, with this prarabdha and sanchita and prema, all the karmas. No, it doesn't. It is carrying all these. And all the karmas, papas and punyas are connected with the indriyas. So when the soul is departing from one body, so mana and all the indriyas carries these papas and punyas with us. So wherever the soul will go, those prarabdha and papa and punya, everything will go. So this is the process. So Bhagwan is telling how you will remember me. So let's see the Idna Jnana Vijnana Yoga. Idam Tute Guhyatam. Here Bhagwan addressing from Idam what the topic is. He is just highlighting the topic. Idam Tute Guhyatamam. Guhyatamam. The most secret, the top secret I am going to tell you. Arjuna Pravakshyami. I am going to tell you. Pravakshyami. Anasuyave. What is Anasuyave here? So, the Asuya is who is not jealous from anyone. Sorry, Asuya means who is jealous from everyone. So, Anasuya is who is not jealous with anyone. So, Anasuyave, Arjuna is not having any jealousy for anyone, for Duryodhana, for Dushasana, or for anyone. So, he is addressed from Bhagwan as Anusuyave. So Pravakshyami Anusuyave. Bhagwan is using so many adjectives for Arjuna, addressing his gunas. the good qualities as Anagha, Anusuyave, and Dhananjaya, Parantapa. We will see all these. So every word having different meaning, every name is having different meaning behind it. So here Anusuyave means Arjuna is not having any jealousy from anyone. So idan tute guhyatamam, I am hey Arjuna, hey hey Anusuyave, I am going to tell this most secret, the top secret to you. Okay, I am going to pravakshami, I am going to tell you. Jnanam Vijnana Sahitam, the knowledge with realization. Jnanam Vijnana Sahitam. I am little bit explaining Sanskrit also, so just get that. If you don't remember, no problem. Okay. Jnanam Vijnana Sahitam. Jnana is the knowledge. Whatever, and what is knowledge? What is jnana? Whatever new I got to know. That is jnana. Whatever new I got to know, I just knew that this is mobile, this is jnana. I knew that this is Lord, this is jnana. I realized the God, Lord, that is Vijnana. Right? I knew that this chemical and this chemical will release this gas. So that is just jnana. When I do practical, then that becomes Vijnana, because I have realized that happens. I'm not just reading, I'm doing that. So that is Jnana Vijnana. I got to know that if we are doing anything and we are just thinking that this is the work of Lord Krishna, that is Jnana. We got that. But when we started doing that, I'm cooking, I'm teaching, I'm doing my business, I'm studying, whatever I'm doing, I start feeling that, yes, this is the work of Lord Krishna. Then that becomes Vijnana. So, Jnana Vijnana. Jnanam Vijnana Sahitam Yesh Gyatva Mokshase Ashubhat. Here, this avagra is indicating a. So, Yesh Gyatva, by knowing which, you will be free from all the Ashubhat. And what is Ashubhat here? Ashubhat is indicating the prapanch here, the samsara here. So, if you know this, why we are going to, everywhere the Falashruti is there, why we are going to do this, why we should know this. So, why you should know the Jnana and Vijnana, by knowing this, you will be free from this prapancha, with this boundage of prapancha, with this boundage of samsara, you will be free from this. Because you see, at one place, two things cannot stay. जब मैं था तब हरि नहीं, अब हरि है मैं नाय, प्रेम गली अति साकरी, जामे दो ना समाए. So जब मैं था तब हरि नहीं, when I was there, मैं means, मैं is indicating ahankar there, my ego. When the ego was there, Hari was not there, the Lord was not there. And when Lord is there, the ego is not there. Because when the ego will go, you will get the Lord. Here, very beautiful example one. Why Lord Krishna loves the flute so much? Why? And we also love the flute's voice, the sound. And why we love that? Because the flute is blank from inside. It is not having any vikara inside. So, if we want to be favorite of Lord Krishna, how we will be? Just take the flute as our ideal. We should not have anything inside. If we have any vikara, we cannot be favorite of him. If we are blank from inside, we are Vishuddha Antakarana. When we start getting this, how much near we are to Vishuddha Antakarana, then we will get the Lord. So it is not possible to just transform that my papas will go and I will just transform myself and I will get the Vishuddha Antakarana. That would not happen. But slowly, it can happen. We are aware of that. We know all this process now. We have learned the three chapters and we are moving towards the 9th chapter. So we have basic knowledge of Gita now. So how many qualities, the divine qualities we have seen in the 16th chapter? We can just follow that. So, here Jnanam Vijnana Satam Yesh Gyata Mokshase Shubhat. If you know the Lord, you will be free from Mokshase, means you will be free from Ashubhat. Ashubhat is indicating the prapancha here. Okay, you will be free from all the prapancha. Now in second shloka, let's see. Raja Vidya Raja Guhyam. And what is this? What is it? This knowledge. How is this knowledge? So, Raja Vidya. Raja Vidya Raja Guhyam Pavitramedam Uttamam Pratyakshaavagamam Dharmyam Susukham Kartum Avyayam. Raja Vidya means the top secret, the top knowledge. Raja Vidya, the king of all knowledges. Raja Vidya, okay, the top knowledge which should be known by everyone. Knowledge with realization, the royal science is Raja Vidya. Then Raja Guhyam, the most secret, the royal mystery, Raj Guhyam, the king of all the secret, means most secret. Raj Guhyam, Pavitram, this is holy, what we are going to know. Holy, Pavitram, Idam Uttamam. This is just holy and most excellent. Uttamam. Pratyakshaavagamam dharmam, which gives the direct experience, which can be realized by direct experience. Very easy if you know this ajnana and we are just striving to get the Lord and we are daily doing the meditation also and doing whatever is important to get the Lord. We start doing that. We start doing the Ramanam Japa. We start doing, leaving the my kamana from everything. Nishkama Yoga. So Anasakti Yoga. So if we start getting doing those things, so we will automatically will be attached with the Lord. So Pratyaksha, it can be realized by direct experience. Narendranath Datta, Swami Vivekananda, in his childhood, he was actually young, not childhood. He asked Ramakrishna Paramhans, have you seen the Lord? क्या आपने ईश्वर को देखा है? So Paramhans, he used to ask this question to everyone. Whoever he met, he used to ask this question. He asked Ramakrishna Paramhans also. So Ramakrishna answered, yes, I have seen the Lord as I am seeing you in front of me. At that time, the Narendranath Datta was shocked because he never met the person who can answer like this. As I am seeing you, I have seen the Lord. So, which can be realized by direct experience. We say Brahma Yogis. So, they have realized that Parabrahma. In our Upanishads, there is one Shruti in Chandogya Upanishad. The Aruni is telling his son Shwetaketu. What is that? Yena shrutam shrutam bhavatyamatam matam avigyatam vigyatam syad. He asked this question. The Aruni, Shwetaketu went to Gurukula to get this knowledge because in previous times, in ancient time, we had this system. When you got the age and you will go to Gurukula and you will get the knowledge. You will be studying in the Sanindya of Guru. So that is Gurukula Paddhati. We are also getting that knowledge only, the Shastra Adhyayana. So, when Shwetaketu has completed his study and he came back to his home, his father Aruni asked him a question. Yena shrutam shrutam bhavatyamatam matam avigyatam vigyatam. What is the thing? Only one thing you need to answer. What is the thing? By knowing that, you will know everything. Yena ashrutam shrutam bhavati. Whatever is not heard, whatever we don't know, will be known to us. By knowing only one thing. What is that? Yena shrutam shrutam bhavati. Amatam matam avigyatam vigyatam syat. Avigyatam, that is not known by us. Avigyatam. Vigyatam syat. Vigyatam means I know that now. So what is one thing? So that is Shwetaketu couldn't answer. And what he does actually, that is just story. The thing was completed there, topic is completed just for fun. Shwetaketu answered, he was afraid. If he will answer that, he doesn't know. So his father will send him back to Gurukula. So he didn't answer that, I don't know. He said, I think my guru might not know this. So he didn't tell me. So please, my father, please you tell me, what is it? So there was some like fear. I don't want to go Gurukula back for 6, 7 years, for 10 years, for 12 years. How much study is there? So he asked his father to tell him. So he just lied that my guru is not aware of it. So in previous times also it happened. So yena shrutam. So pratyakshaavagamam, it can be realized by direct experience. Then Shwetaketu started, then Aruni started Upadesha for him. Chandogya Upanishad is just based on that Upadesha only. So pratyakshaavagamam dharmyam, it is according to dharma. Susukham, when you start practicing it, susukham kartum, it is just fun, it is just enjoy. You will actually enjoy when you start practicing. As when I heard my mentor Ashubhya, he never gets angry, he never gets like sad, he's always happy. I was just shocked how it can happen, how one can be happy all the time. How? But when I started practicing that, I realized it is so excellent actually. Why I need to be sad? So when you start practicing that, we start enjoying that. So susukham kartum, it is just one thing to be happy. So to know the Brahman, when we start practicing, you will just enjoy. Susukham kartum avyayam. And what is that? Avyayam, that is just imperishable, unmanifest. So sukham kartum avyayam, that is imperishable. And I explained this avyayam word. Swamiji used to say, yet chakshusha na pashyati, yena chakshunshi pashyati, tadeva brahmatvam vidhi, nedam yadidam upasate. So yet chakshusha na pashyati, I cannot see from my eyes. Yet chakshusha na pashyati, I cannot see that Brahman with my eyes. But with Brahman, from the Brahman only, I am getting the power to see everything. So that is avyakta. That is not vyakta. I cannot see that. That is avyakta. But I am getting the power to see everything, to listen everything. This is just a Brahman only. Because Brahman is only Chaitanya Tattva. There is everything Jada, only Brahman is Chaitanya. So I can see everything and everything. So this is just a Brahman. Susukam kartum avyayam. Now, in third shloka, the thing is, when it is so easy, when we start doing that, we also enjoy that, and this is just best for everyone. So why people are not going for that? Why people don't do that? Why people don't avail themselves into this? Why? This question, why, Bhagwan is answering in third shloka. Ashabdhana purusha dharmasyasya parantapa aprapyamanyavartante mrityu samsara vartmani. Ashabdhana purusha, who is not having faith, the ashabdhana purusha, the men who is not having the faith in dharma. Ashabdhana purusha dharmasya asya. Dharmasyasya parantapa. Parantapa, again Bhagwan used something different for Arjuna. What does it mean, the parantapa word? So, the destroyer of all the enemies. Parantapa. Parantapa. So, destroyer of all the enemies. This is the meaning of parantapa. So, Ashabdhana Purusha Dharmasyasya Parantapa. And Parantapa is having also another meaning, who has done so much tapas. Param, that comes from there. So another meaning, some people say. So I'm telling both the meanings to you. The destroyer of all the enemies, and another is who has done so much tapa. So parantapa. Ashraddhadhana Purusha Dharmasyasya Parantapa. The Ashraddhadhana who is not having faith in this dharma, he Arjuna, Aprapta Manyavartante. Who you see the atheistic people I explained in 16th chapter, when they don't know the Brahman, how they will strive to get the Brahman? And if they don't get the Brahman in any life, so what will be their situation? They will be again and again coming in this cycle of birth and death. So Bhagavan is just telling here, Ashraddhadana Purusha Dharma Syasya Parantapa, who is not having faith in this dharma, Aprapte Man Nivartante. They will remain in this cycle of birth and then Mrityu Samsara Vartmani. They will remain here without attaining me. They will not get me because they don't know me. If I don't know what is mobile, how can I get that? So who doesn't believe in Lord, it means they don't know the Lord. So how can they get the Lord? First thing we explain in Brahma Sutras, it is being explained the sequence. I also told in 16th chapter, what is the sequence? When we heard of Brahman, okay. So I just know the Brahman. Now I want to, first I read about Brahman. Second, I will try to know about Brahman. And when I know, then I will try to get the Brahman. So first is Vividisha, then the Jnana, and when I know the Brahman, when the Jnana is there, then I can get the Brahman. First is desire, first is desire, second is knowledge, third is you can attain that. So first I should have jigyasa, I should have desire. Second is I should know that. First I know the Brahman, second I will try to just get the knowledge of Brahman. So first is Ichha, the desire, second is the knowledge of Brahman, the Vedani Ichha, then third is, second is Jnana and third is Brahman, Brahma Prapti. Third you will attain the Brahman. Okay, first desire, second is knowledge, third is you will attain that. So this is the sequence. So aprapeman nivartante. So when we don't believe that, we will not, we don't have desire to get that Brahman, and when we don't have desire to get that, we will not know that Brahman, and when we will not know the Brahman, how we can get that? And we don't get the Brahman, we will be again and again coming in this cycle of birth and death. Aprapeman nivartante mrityu samsara vartmani. In this mortal pathway, the vartmani means, vartma means path. So in this pathway of this mrityu samsara, okay. Now in fourth shloka, in fourth and fifth shloka, Bhagavan is going to explain the description of the supreme signs, which is mentioned in starting two shlokas. See, idam tute guhyatamam raja vidya rajaguyam. So Bhagavan is going to explain that in detail. Maya tatamidam sarvam jagadavvyakta murtina matsthani sarva bhutani nachahanteshu avasthitaha nacha matsthani bhutani pashyame yogamaishwaram bhuta bhinna cha bhutastho mamatma bhuta bhavanaha. Now the most controversial point is going to come here. Bhagavan is going to explain how you need to understand two terms first. What is Vyapya and what is Vyapaka? You see, the space, we can say the sky, the Akash. Akash is everywhere. So when Akash is everywhere, so Akash is Vyapya. Okay, Akash is Vyapya. And what is Vyapaka? I say Akash is everywhere. So I have this glass box. You can see that, right? So in this box also, Akash is there. So when we have some object and we can indicate this object, so this has become Vyapa. Akash is everywhere. So Akash is Vyapya and I am also Vyapaka. You are also Vyapaka. This mouse is also Vyapak. This pen is also Vyapak because Akash is there. So which is having large amount, which is everywhere, that is Vyapya. And who is having that Akash is Vyapaka. So Bhagwan is going to explain here. So remember these two terms. Maya tatam idam sarvam. Maya tatam idam sarvam jagad avyakta murtina. This entire universe is just pervaded by me. Pervaded means vyapta. So Bhagwan is telling the Lord is everywhere. So if anyone asks where is in the Geeta it is written that Lord is everywhere, you can mention this shloka. Maya tatamidam sarvam jagadabhyakta murtina. This entire universe is just pervaded by the Lord. I am means the Lord is Vyapya here. Vyapya. Okay. Vyapya is also Vyapta. So Bhagwan is Vyapta everywhere. And Bhagwan is Vyapya and everyone is, this prapancha is Vyapaka. So he is pervaded everywhere. And I am not everywhere in Vyakta Swarupa, not in manifest form. I am everywhere in unmanifest form. This word means, so Jagat Avyakta Murtina means I am not everywhere in Saguna Rupa. I am everywhere in Nirguna Rupa. If the Lord is everywhere, so I should see here also, there also, everywhere. I can see that Lord. But if someone is asking, Lord is everywhere, so why I can't see that? So you can answer, because he is everywhere in Avyakta Rupa, in unmanifest form. Avyakta Murtina, he is everywhere in Avyakta form. Okay, Nirguna Nirakara. So Jagada Vyakta Matsthani Sarva Bhutani na cha aham teshu avastitaha. Now, the second thing is all beings abide in me. I am everywhere. Okay, I am pervaded everywhere. So I am Vyapya. Now all the beings are in me. I am in Prapancha and Prapancha is in me. If I tell you, there is one glass, blank glass. So the space is in the glass or the glass is in the space? I cannot answer. The glass is also in this space and this space is also in the glass. So glass is just Prapancha and this space is just Lord. Lord is in the glass, this space, this Prapancha and Prapancha is in this Lord, the Brahman. Okay, so just take this example. So how the Lord is everywhere in Avyakt form, Akash I cannot see. I cannot see the sky, but the sky is there. We all know this. And Akash is little, it is actually Sukshma, because it has, from the Brahman, first thing is coming is ether, the Akash. And from the Akash, the Vayu. So this is going from micro to macro. The Brahman, then Akash. That's why Akash is Sukshmatara. From Akash, the Vayu. Then Vayu, little stool. I can touch this. And sometimes we get the voice also. From the Vayu, we are getting Agni. So Sthula from Vayu also. And from the Agni, the Jala. So Sthula from Agni also. From the Jala, the Prithvi. Sthula from Jala also. So this is the sequence. This is called Panchikaran Prakriya in our Shastras. Panchikaranam. So from micro, we are going to macro. So Brahman is everywhere. Brahman is in Prapancha. I can see the Sthula Padarthas. That's why we are not able to see the Brahman, because that is Sukshmatamam. That is Avyakta. Akash is just nearest to the Brahman. That's why whenever we want to give the example of Brahman, we just say Akash, because that is most understandable for us. Maya tatamidam sarvam jagadavyakta mudra matsthani sarva bhutani na chaham tesho astaha. And all the beings are abide in me, but I do not abide in them. Bhagwan told that our entire universe is pervaded by me. But he is telling, I don't abide in them. I am not there. I don't stay there. I am there, but I don't stay there. In these days, we started telling if my camera is there, my third eye is there, so I am there. Yes. I am not there, but I am there because my third eye is there, the camera is there, so I can see everything. So I just say, I am there. My third eye, the camera is there, so I am there. So Bhagwan is not telling in that sense because there is no camera, Bhagwan can see everything. But he is telling, I don't stay there, but I am there. I am just Vyapti. See, Akash is not having any base. Whatever I'm telling, this is just explained in Vedanta and in our Shastras. So Akash, whenever you talk about Akash, this the ether, so Akash is not having any base. If I tell this mouse is having some base, it is having mouse pad or it is put on table. So table is base of mouse. Mobile is put here, laptop is put, so table is the base. But Akash doesn't have any base. Baseless. So just Akash is Vyapya. So Nacha Matsani Sarva Bhutani Na Chahanti Shvasya. So Bhagwan don't stay. Lord don't stay anywhere. But it is everywhere. Akash is everywhere. But Akash doesn't stay anywhere. But two terms. Staying and one is pervading. Bhagwan is everywhere, but it is not staying anywhere. Now in fifth shloka, Nacha Matsthani Bhutani Pashyame Yoga Maishwaram Bhuta Bhinna Cha Bhutastho Mamatma Bhuta Bhavanaha. Yes, these beings do not exist in me, nor these beings exist in me. Nacha Matsthani Bhutani. Bhagwan just told that this is actually Adhyaropa Apavada Nyaya. Bhagwan is doing Adhyaropa. He is telling that all the beings stay in me. Now he is telling Nacha Matsthani Bhutani. The Bhutani, all the beings are not in me. First he told beings are in me. This is Adhyaropa. Now he is telling nothing is in me because Brahman is Nirguna Nirakara. How can anything be there? Nirguna means there is no guna. Guna means quality. If any quality is not there, then it is nirguna nirakara. So how can all the beings be there? So first he told Adhyaropa to tell us so that we can understand that all the beings and all the entire prapanch is in me. So we can see the base is Brahman. But he's telling all the beings are in reality not in me. So I am the base. It is true, but they don't stay in me. They are not in reality in me. So this is Adhyaropa Apavada. Apavada means just decline that. We see in Aghat rules in version 5, the rule is when we have the joint letter, we will give stress over the swara. But that but is Apavada. There is one exceptional rule. What is exceptional rule? When we have any vyanjana there, the consonant there, and or when we have in joint letter, we have both the letters same. Uttishtha, we will not give stress. If we have three vyanjanas, bhaktya, we will not give stress. So these are the exceptions. So apavada, adhyaropa, to tell that this is there, and apavada, this is not there. So this is this nyaya is being used here. Nacha matsthani bhutani pashyami yogamaishwaram. Nor the beings exist in me in reality. Behold my yoga, pashyami yogam aishwaram. My yoga, beholding my yoga and my aishwara. Bhuta bhinna cha bhutastho mamatma bhuta bhavanaha. Bhagwan is telling bhuta bhinna cha bhutastho. I am supporting all the beings. I am the supporter, yes. Nor the beings exist in me. They just take the support of me and support of the by beholding the divine yoga, Pashyami Yoga Maishwaram, and supporting all the beings. But I am not dwelling in them. Again, I am not staying in them, but I am the supporter. I am supporting them. Bhuta brinna cha bhutasto mamatma bhuta bhavana, and myself the efficient cause of all beings. Mamatma bhuta bhavana. I am the cause of all beings. Bhagavan is just in brief telling I am the cause. So adhyaropa, then apavada, and with this adhyaropa apavada, what is the conclusion? That I am the cause of all the beings. Now let's see in the 6th shloka. Yatha kasha sthito nityam vayus sarvatra go mahan tatha sarvani bhutani matsani tyupadharaya. The Lord is going to explain how the beings dwell in him, because he told all the beings are in me. Jagadavyak mat sthani sarva bhutani, mat sthani, all the beings are in me. Mat sthani sarva bhutani, all the beings are dwelling in me. So how they are dwelling in the Lord? So yatha, in the 6th shloka, I told you how from the akasha, the vayu, akasha, vayu, vayu, ragne, agne, rapaha, adhya, prithvi. So this is the karika, this is the sentence of Shastra. So from the akasha, the vayu is coming, from the vayu, the agni is coming, from the agni, the apaha means the jala, and from the apaha, adhya, prithvi is coming. This thulatama, our element. So as the powerful element air, the vayu, moving everywhere, ever remains in the ether. Vayu is going everywhere, the air is everywhere. In this room also, in Tamil Nadu also, in the Kerala also, in America also, everywhere the vayu is there. But where is vayu? This is always remaining in the ether only. Can vayu go leaving the ether, leaving the akash anytime? No, it cannot go. So as the vayu remains in the akasha, same happens here also. How? All beings, as the air is in the vayu, it is in the akasha. It is not staying in the akasha, but vayu is always there in the akasha. Same as air. Air is indicating ourselves, the prapancha, and all the beings, and the akasha is indicating the Brahman. So as the air is always going everywhere, but remaining in the akasha only, same as all the prapancha, all beings are going everywhere, from this to this place, but they dwell in me only, they abide in me only. So air, Bhagavan has given the akasha and air example. Now in 7th shloka, Bhagavan is explaining. In the previous verse, Bhagavan has already explained all the beings, how they dwell in him. But he did not explain how the Srishti is being done, how this word is coming, and how this word is destroying the creation and the dissolution, the final, the pralay. So Srishti and pralay, there are two words. The Srishti is creation. Srishti is also used for this prapancha, for this jagat, but Srishti actually means srajanam, to create something. I have created it, so I am the Srishta. This is my Srishti. So Srishti is the creation and the pralay is dissolution. So final dissolution. So Bhagavan is going to explain in next two verses, 7 and 8. Sarva bhutani kaunteya prakritim yanti mamikam kalpakshe punastani kalpadau visrajamyaham. Yes. Prakritim swamavashtabhya visrajami punah punah bhutagramam kritsam avasham prakritir vashat. Now let's see Sarva bhutani kaunteya. Now Kaunteya. Why Kaunteya? Because he is the son of Kunti. Sarva bhutani Kaunteya, putra of Kunti, Kaunteya. Vasudeva, son of Vasudeva is Vasudeva, the name of Lord Krishna. Everything is having some meaning. Sarva bhutani Kaunteya. Sarva bhutani Kaunteya prakritim yanti mamikam. All the beings, O Arjuna, enter into my prakriti. There are two things, prakriti and purusha. Purush is Brahman and prakriti is these 5 panchabhutani. These 5 panchabhutani are prakriti, considered as prakriti. So all the beings enter into my prakriti. This panchabhutani at the end of a cycle. Sarvabhutani kaunte prakritim yanti. Yanti means they get that. They enter into that. Prakritim yanti mamikam kalpakshaye punastani kalpadav visrajamyaham kalpakshaye. When they are entering into his prakriti, Lord's prakriti, kalpakshaye, when the kalpa is end, kalpa has ended. And what is kalpa? 4,320 million human years. 4,320 million human years. Because there are so many species. You see, the fly. In one day, the fly, in the morning, fly is born. And at the end of day, fly will die. So she is having that kala. That's why here mentioned Manushya kala, the human being, human year. This 365. This is not the year of fly. That will end very soon. So everyone is having different kalakrama. We are having this 365 days kalakrama. So 4,320 million human years. This is one kalpa. So every kalpa is followed by the pralay, because whatever is being born will die sometime. That's why aja. Why we are telling aja? That is not born. That is never born. Anitya, nitya. Nitya is, this is all time there. Nitya is never, the nitya is not having any starting point. It is there always. So there are 5 things explained in our Shastras as Anitya. I don't remember that, but one is Avidya, one is Ishvara, one is Ishvara Avidya Sanyoga, and 2 more things. I don't remember, but I will tell you later. So 5 things are explained as Nitya in our Shastras. We don't know the starting point. As Vedas, we don't know the starting point. So Vedas are considered as Nitya only. Okay. So Sarva Bhutani Kaunteya, all the beings, at the end of Kalpa, they enter into the Prakriti. Prakriti is Panchabhutani. How they enter the sequences as they are coming from the Brahman. From Brahman, Akash, Akash, Vayu, Vayu, Agni, Agni, Apaha, Apat, Prithvi. How they will enter? The Prithvi, which we are seeing this Jagat, this is Prithvi. So Prithvi will first go in the Jala. Everything, everywhere, there will be just flood, tsunami and everything. So everything, the Prithvi will enter into the Jala. So everything will be Jala only. Then the Jala will enter into the fire. Everywhere just there will be fire. You must have seen in 2012, we heard that in 2012 December, there will be pralay. So many videos were there. When we were watching those videos, what is being explained there? Just the Bhukamp and Jwalamukhi is coming and a flood is coming, everything. So why it is being explained? Because this is the Krama. Prithvi is going into the Jala, Jala is going into the fire. Everywhere just fire will be there. Then fire will enter into the air. Just air will be there. Then air will enter into the Akash. Then again Akash will enter into the Brahman. Just over. This is Pralay. And that was Srishti. The Krama will be same. Just as they are coming, they will go down. So this is the Srishti and Krama. Sarva Bhutani Kaunte Prakriti Nyanti Mamikam Kalpakshaye Punastani Kalpado Visrajamniham. And again at the starting of Kalpa, I Visrajami Ham. I again create that. Beginning of cycle of time. So I again create when the Kalpa is over, the Pralay will be there and again the Srishti will be there. Okay, we have another concept also. When Brahmaji is going to sleep, he just destroy everything. So that is Pralay. When his sleep is done, when he will wake up, he will again create everything. So that is Srishti. So Srishti and Pralay. Sarva Bhutani Kaunte Prakritim Yanti Mamikam Kalpakshaye Punastani Kalpado Visrajami. Tani Kalpado Visrajami Aham Punaha. I will again create them starting of the Kalpa. So in now in 8th shloka, Prakritim swamavashtabhya visrajami punah punah bhutagramam pratsam avasham prakritir vasha. Prakritim swam avashtabhya. Swam means my only. So controlling the Prakriti, which is my own. Prakritim swam avashtabhya. Avashtabhya means controlling. Visrajami punah punah. I again and again create that. Visrajami punah punah. I again and again create this jagat. So Prakritim swam. How I create? I'm not directly sitting and creating everything. I'm preparing a mobile. Not like that. I'm not creating the word directly. I am controlling my Prakriti, Panchabhutani. Then again from Panchabhutani, this jagat will be created. So Lord is not the directly creator of this universe. Universe will be created from Prakriti, and Prakriti is of the Lord. So Lord will control the Prakriti, and Prakriti will do that. As our founder of Geeta Pariwar, he is just founded the Geeta Pariwar. He has created this system, and he has given the Panch Sutra, Bhagavad Bhakti, Bhagavad Gita, Bharat Mata, Vigyan, Drishti, and Swami Vivekananda Ji ki Adarsh. Now, he is not interfering everywhere. All the volunteers are working everywhere by taking the base of these 5 sutras. The Geeta Pariwar is working. So Bhagwan is not directly creating everything, but he is the founder. Swamiji is the founder. So Lord is the creator, but not directly. Prakriti is doing everything. Controlling over my Prakriti, which is my own, I create again and again this Jagat. So Bhuta Grama Mimam Kritsnam Avasham Prakritir Vashat. Again, all this multitude of beings, Bhuta Grama. I told Grama is used for group, Samuha, as we used in 12th chapter 4th shloka, Sanniyam Yendriya Gramam, Indriya Gramam. So Indriya Gramam, one Indriya is this eyes, but Indriya Grama is skin also, touch, the eyes also, the ears also, everything. So Sanniyam Yendriya, Indriya Gramam. Same here, Bhuta Gramam. All the Bhutas, all the beings, all the species. So Bhuta Gramam Kritsnam. Kritsnam means complete. Avasham Prakritir Vashat. Helpless under and sway of Prakriti. So just they are avasham, they are just in the control of Prakriti, avashat. Okay. Now in the 9th shloka, Nachamantani karmani nibadnanti dhananjaya bhutagram. Nachamantani karmani nibadnanti dhananjaya udasina vadasinam asaktanteshu karmasu. Bhagwan here is going to tell a man is bound with the actions. Every time, whatever we are doing, we are just bound with the action. And when he accepts himself as the doer, when I accept I am the doer, I am attached with that. But if I leave that doer feeling, so I am Nishkam Karmi Yogi, then the fruit is not for me. I will not be the doer of all karmas, so I will not get that fruit also. So Nishkam Yogi. So Bhagwan is telling Bhagwan is not the doer. So why Bhagwan is not the bound with the actions? So in next sloka, Nachaman Tani Karmani Nibadnanti Dhananjaya. Tani Karmani Man na nibadnanti. Hey Dhananjaya. Why Dhananjaya? Because in Rajasuya Yagya, Arjuna has gained so much money for the Yagya. So Dhananjaya. Anjaya means to collect so much money. So Dhananjaya. He has collected so much money for Rajasuya Yagya, so Dhananjaya is called. So Nachamantani karmani man na nibadnanti. Those karmas, tani karmani, those karmas do not bound me. Why? Udasina vadasinam asaktanteshu karmasu. Udasinam avadasinam. Udasina vadasinam. Udasinavat Asinam asaktanteshu karmasu. I am asina here, I am sitting here, whatever I am doing, I am udasina. I am not asakta in that. If I am doing this, and this is my boss work, he has just given me, I am doing that. So whatever good is happening, whatever bad is happening, why I will be attached? If the fire is in my factory, I will be affected. If the fire is in another factory, I will feel something. But what will happen? I am not the doer. If someone else is giving exam, fail or pass, whatever the result will be, why I will be attached with that karma? Because I am not the doer, I am not having doer feeling. So, udasina vad asinam asaktam teshu karmasu. I remain detached from them, like one unconcerned. I am doing that, but I am not concerned with those karmas. Udasina vad asinam asaktam teshu karmasu. Now, in 10th shloka, Bhagwan is, after describing the detachment and indifference, in 9th shloka, Bhagwan is now going to describe how is a man can be not doer and a supervisor, how we can be like him. Let's see. Maya dhyakshena prakriti suyate sacharacharam hetunanena kaunteya jagad viparivartate. Under my supervision, Prakriti gives birth to all the beings, all the human beings and all the universe and all the entities, the Chara and Achara. The Chara is this Jagat and Achara is this Vanaspati, these trees and all. So trees are Achara and Chara is all the beings. So Maya Dhyakshena Prakriti Suyate Sachar Acharam. Prakriti gives birth to the Achara and Achara entities, because hetuna anena kaunteya jagat viparivartate. Because of this, O Arjuna, does the word evolve. This word is viparivartate, jagat viparivartate. Bhagwan is the supervisor. As I told, if the company is having one boss, there is one boss for us. So, if I am doing the work, good or bad happens, why I will be affected so much? I will not be. So Maya Adhyakshena, I am working just in the supervision of Lord. So with the supervision of Lord, only the samsara chakra is being done and the cycle of birth and then is being done. Everything is being happened because of Lord only. So why I will be attached with anything? I will not be attached because I know the Lord is the doer. I am not the doer there. So if I get the feeling, I am just working, I am just appointed one. Yantra rudhani mayaya, in one shloka in Geeta only, 6th chapter, 111. Yantra rudhani mayaya. We should just know that we are machines and I am working. We are just puppets. And how we are working, how we are dancing, how we are performing our role? Because the thread is in the hand of Lord. He is controlling all the threads and I am dancing, I am working, whatever I am doing. So threads are in one prarthana, antar mein sthit reh kar mere, baag dor pakde rehna, nipat nirankush chanchal man ko savdhan karte rehna. So you just have that thread, Lord. I am requesting him. Very beautiful prarthana. Kar pranam tere charnon mein lagta hu ab tere kaaj, palan karne ko aagya tha, main niyukt hota hu aaj. So then in second paragraph, antar mein sthit rehkar mein baag door pakde rehna. What is the baag door? You just control the thread. You just hiddeshe junatishthati. In 15th chapter we see sarva sachaham hidi sannivishtaha. So Bhagwan is sitting in our hearts. That's why I'm requesting to that Lord who is sitting in my heart. Antar mein sthit rehkar mere. You are sitting in my heart. You just control the threads, whatever I'm doing. Nipat nirankush chanchal man ko savdhan. If I am going to do something wrong, you just control me, Lord. I'm requesting you. Nipat nirankush chanchal man ko savdhan karte rehna. If I'm going to do something wrong, you just make me alert. But that actually comes when I'm actually requesting. If I'm not in the request mode, I'm just telling because I have read the prarthana, so that is not going to happen. Now from the 11th shloka. Avajananti mam mudha manushintanumashritam param bhavamajananto mama bhuta maheshwaram. So Bhagwan will who's walking on the opposite path and the ignorant people, Bhagwan will explain from the 11th shloka the little different topic. So we will see in the next verse. Now we will just do Sankirtana of 2 minutes because we have seen so much about Lord. He is the supervisor of us and he is just creating this word, so we are just obliged to him. So we'll just do 2 minutes Sankirtana to him. We'll thank him that we are here. We are getting this time and we are getting this opportunity to read the Gita, to know the meaning of Gita. Yes, keep calm. Remember the Lord. Hari
स्टार्ट कीजिए आप।
I think we have lost connectivity with Rupal Didi, but I think we'll continue. She will join back, I'm sure. But as we proceed, I would again like to thank Rupal Didi for that wonderful vivechan and describing some of the esoteric and difficult concepts in such simple words. Bhagwan's words spoken 5,000 years ago to Arjuna is truly eternal like him. Each and every wisdom that he passed to Arjuna remains as relevant today as it was then. Our spiritual journey will be so much illumined with the light of wisdom if we are able to imbibe and follow even some of Parameshwar's teachings in our lives. Happy to inform that our next batch of L1 classes are going to start from 5th September in 11 languages. It is our humble request to all of you to let it be known to the many people across India and abroad, so that they too can come to the refuge of Geeta Mata and enrich their lives. They can join through the link of joingeeta.com. Also, a quick reminder that we will have the Aao Geeta Sevi Bane program in Hindi and English tomorrow. That is Sunday, the 17th of August. The timings for the session are 10:30 a.m. in English, 2:30 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. in Hindi. Do attend the session so that you too can give your selfless seva to Bhagwan through various activities that will be described in the session. Links to the session are available on your WhatsApp groups. We now request sadhaks to please raise their hands and if possible, switch on their video cameras to ask questions to Rupal Didi. Rupal ji, may I request you to kindly help clarify our sadhaks' doubts?
Yes, if anyone is having any question, you can raise your hand so that we can spotlight you and you can directly ask your questions.
Maybe I think Ravindranath Padi ji has a question. He has raised his hand. Bhaiya, please unmute yourself, Bhaiya.
Yes, unmute भैया।
Ravindra ji, do you have any question?
Yeah. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, you are audible. Please say.
Dr. Shukla, every living thing dies, and the Atma then searches for a new body. But we know
Atma does not search. Atma just gets.
okay, it gets.
Yes.
But where does it get it? Because
it is in different lokas after this body for decreasing its papas and punyas, and in different form of body, like body of air, body of ether, body of sky, like that.
Okay.
5 elements we have. So in any element like Agni, it can have the sharir of fire, it can have the body of air, like that. Okay.
Okay.
Not all the 5 elements, but it must be having some kind of body which can feel good or bad, which can feel pleasure and pain. Okay.
But we know that a biochemical reaction between an egg and a sperm, or anything female and a male, creates a new individual. Now, then, where does this Atma enter? Does it enter in both the things, egg and sperm, or it enters after the fertilization?
After fertilization.
Before fertilization, the egg and sperm are created like that only.
Yes, these two are not having any Atma, not any Chaitanya. It is just a part of your body.
But they are living things. They are living things. If they are not living, then they cannot
Like
create.
my hand is working, everything works in my body. My saliva also works. It is also some living thing only. And it works because of my Chaitanya, because I have my Chaitanya. That's why I am
Yes.
a living being. Okay, but
Yes.
that is not having some other Chaitanya, some its own life, like that. Okay.
Okay. As you say that. Thank you.
Whatever I have studied, according to that, I can tell you after fertilization that happens, that Chaitanya enters into that egg. And then it start growing. Before that, it's not growing. Okay.
If
Yes.
there are any questions, please raise your hand and unmute yourself. Didi, looks like there are no further questions. Shall we proceed for Samapan?
All are like Vigata Samshayaha.
Didi,
I think they
as
didn't
I was
understand
saying,
anything.
no, Didi, it is the Vivechan that you have done. Chapter 9 is such an esoteric chapter, but people don't have questions. KM Raoji has a question. KRM Raoji. Bhaiya, please unmute yourself. You are mute, Bhaiya. Yes.
Today only I heard from my guru, some great minds are still searching for they want to evolve. They are like Mahavir Jain and all, like in they are still searching to come back to our thing. They are searching for the pure souls, and they want to come back. Is it so correct? You are telling it is not correct. Not also great minds. They want to come back to.
Where did you study? Means where did you read that, or you heard somewhere?
No, today only our Guruji told. Heartfulness. Siddhankar, one book.
They are searching. They were great souls. I don't
No,
think
but they want to come back to after this thing. They want to come
I
back
think
to.
they must have got the moksha. Means
Even after moksha also they want to save us, na? They want to.
after moksha, there is no comeback. After moksha, the drop makes an ocean. Now you cannot take that drop back. So they are searching. It may be in some reference or some context they wanted to convey some meaning. So I don't know, because I don't know what he said. As you are saying, they are searching to come back. Then I can't say, because they must have got moksha, or if they have not got the moksha, with some coincidence, they must have come back. They will not be-
There are 14 Tirthankar sannyasis. Last one is Jain, Mahavir Jain.
Yes, I know that.
But after that also people are searching to come back to this thing. I mean, they're not getting the good soul to come back to this universe. Some great souls are come like that only he is telling our Guruji. Jaji.
There must be some context. Means if you give me detail, then I can explain you what he wanted to say. Exactly with
Today
this.
only I had in the book Tirthankar. He has opened.
Actually, there are different opinions we have. We have Shakti Sampradaya, we have Vaishnava Sampradaya, we have Shaiva Sampradaya, we have Jaina Sampradaya, we have Bauddha Sampradaya. Like that, we have so many. But what they believe, means we have to see, because Jain and Bauddha and Charvak, these three are like they don't believe in Vedas. So Vedas philosophy is
we
kind
know.
of different.
Even they are not believing Krishna also.
Yes, they have their different darshana. So it's
They
totally
believe
fine.
in Ahimsa only.
Means according to our darshana, Mahavir Jain Swami is searching to come back some soul. Means I don't believe, because there are so many great souls. They must have came back, or they must not be
They
searching.
are still
As I
searching.
see.
For 5,000 years, they are searching.
Now, according to Jain Dharma, what is there, what context was there, so I cannot explain, I cannot tell something certainly what he wanted to tell. Okay?
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, Jai Shri Krishna.
Malati Didi, kindly unmute yourself.
Malti Didi, I think network problem.
Then shall we go on to Vipin?
Yeah,
Vipin bhaiya.
Vipin Bhaiya, unmute.
जय श्री कृष्ण।
Jai
आप
Shri.
आपने बताया ये पंचभूतानी
Yes.
आकाश वायु अग्नि जल पृथ्वी, तो आई एम नॉट एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड कि हाउ देयर विल बी ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन बिटवीन जल एंड अग्नि।
देखिए, बिल्कुल सूक्ष्म से स्थूल की ओर हम गए तो सबसे पहले आत्मा से आकाश बना, इसीलिए आकाश सारे भूतों में सबसे सूक्ष्म है। आकाश से फिर वायु आई, थोड़ी स्थूलता उसमें आई, और वायु के बाद फिर अग्नि आई, थोड़ी और स्थूलता आई। वायु को ऐसे करेंगे तो थोड़ी सी आवाज आती है, सुनिए, लेकिन आप अग्नि में जाएंगे तो आप जल जाएंगे। हमको पता लगता है, अग्नि की लपटें हमको दिखती हैं। अग्नि से फिर हम जल पे आए, थोड़ा और स्थूलता बढ़ी, और जल से हम पृथ्वी पे आए, थोड़ी और स्थूलता बढ़ गई। इसमें समझने जैसा क्या?
नहीं, जैसे आपने बोला ना कि इसी तरह वापस पृथ्वी से जल, जल से
पृथ्वी से जल में, पृथ्वी जल में लय होती है,
प्रलय जब आएगी तो पृथ्वी जल से
जल में लय होगी, जल अग्नि में लय होगा,
जल
अग्नि वायु में लय होगी, और वायु आकाश में लय होगा, आकाश फिर से परमात्मा तत्व में लय हो जाएगा।
जल के बाद फिर अग्नि कहाँ से उत्पन्न, कैसे उत्पन्न हो जाएगी?
उत्पन्न नहीं, अग्नि है,
अग्नि है,
यही जल उत्पन्न हुआ था। अब उसको अगर मतलब प्रलय के समय जब उसका लय होगा तो वो किस में डिसॉल्व होगी? जल अग्नि में डिसॉल्व होगा, अग्नि वायु में डिसॉल्व होगी, वायु आकाश में मिल जाएगी, और उसमें सिर्फ एक तत्व बचेगा, और फिर आकाश तत्व भी परमात्मा में चला जाएगा, कोई तत्व नहीं बचेगा। जो सृष्टि का क्रम है जस्ट अपोजिट प्रलय का क्रम है।
ओके, थैंक यू, थैंक यू।
सुशील भैया, अनम्यूट कीजिए।
Jai Shri Krishna Didi.
जय श्री कृष्ण।
My question related the first question, something like that. If Atma takes rebirth, then what is the meaning of heaven and hell? Who goes there? Atma is not going to. What is there? What is heaven and hell?
Rebirth is not just this body. If you have balanced punya and papa karmas, then you will get this body. Otherwise, you will go in Swarga Loka, you will be having some other form. If you have so many punya karmas, you will go to Swarga. If you have so many bad karmas, you will go to Naraka. And there are 14 lokas we have. Swarga Loka is like Swarga Loka, we just know one Loka, but there are Satya Loka, Brahma Loka, Tap Loka, like that. We have 7 Swarga Lokas. Now we have 7 Narka Lokas also. Below to Manushya, below to this Prithvi Loka. So that is Atala, Sutala, Talatal, Patal, Mahatal, like that. So we have so many Narak Lokas also. So we get different body in that particular Loka and enjoy our papas and punyas in the form of pleasure and pain. Okay?
It means physical body is there or its Atma is there?
Just one yoni. We have 84 lakh yoni, we say. 84 lakhs. So
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is just one yoni, one manushya, one human being.
Okay.
And we have different lokas, and in different lokas we get pleasure in different forms. In some lokas we get pain in different forms. Like we somewhere we get this siddhi. Whatever we wanna eat, we will be having. And how we will have that? Because of my punya. I wanted to have pizza, I will get the pizza, but my 100 punya karma is gone on that cost. Okay, so we have different lokas, we have different cost, and we have different types of pleasures and pains.
What I mean that this body is a manusya body, what yoni, we are
Yes.
manusya body. When I'm going some other loka, there is this body is there.
Body is not there, only Atman with Sukshma Sharira. Sukshma Sharira. Sukshma
Okay.
Sharira is mana having all the karmas in very Sukshma form. Like papas and punyas are stored there, and that account will be cleared whenever we are enjoying the papas and punyas in different lokas. That is the concept.
Means what does it mean? When that account get clear, then where the that Atma goes?
I had so many punya karmas. So I went to Swargaloka or some other loka. Means if very much, then Satyaloka. Or if we were doing so much sadhana and we had great punya karmas, mean there are intensity. So very much punya karmas, then we will go to Brahmaloka. And there we will do our sadhana. We will continue our sadhana, we will get that opportunity, and then we will get the moksha. And if we have good punya karmas, then we will go to Satyaloka. If we have only good karmas, not very much, so we will not go to Satyaloka, we will just go Swargaloka. Or if we have balanced papa and punya karmas, then we will get this Manushya-loka. So
Okay.
intensity we have of papas and punyas. On that basis, we get the different lokas.
Okay. Suppose papa is more than a punya, then what happens? The body will again come to this yoni again.
You will go to some Narakaloka, or you will become some like dog or these bhogyonis. We have snakes, we have dogs, we have these animals. We have a mountain also. This is also Narakayoni. Because they cannot move, they cannot do anything. They are just there to enjoy their pap karmas. They cannot even think and do something good for them. So these are like papayonis, mountains, trees, and these animals, all are. So if you have more papa karmas than punya karmas, or if you have if even you have more punya karmas than papa karmas, but still you have done some great papa karma, which was means you have to clear that. So you will become something. Means just you had 1 year life, you enjoyed that papa karma, and then again you will get some different form.
Okay, it means that once the man get the dog or pig yoni, something like that, it will never come to Manus yoni. They will continue to dog or pig or
No. Dog has 5 years of life. So in that 5 years of life, he cleared some of the papa account. Now, still, papa account is not balanced with punya. So it will again become some animal, or it will again go to some other yoni, like being a bacteria, being some other form, going to some naraka. And when again the punya and papa is balanced, then it will become manushya.
But one of the Vivechana, our Asubaji has told, I just remember that it is only Papa Pun in the Manus yoni. The animal dog doesn't do Papa and Pun.
They are not, their karmas will not create papa and punya. That is fully bhogyoni. So they will clear the papa karmas. They cannot do, but they will clear it, because how much pain they are feeling, their papa karmas are getting cleared.
So some of the time they may again come to Manus yoni. These animals also.
Yes, it will happen. Means it is the circle. They must come back after so many 100 or 200 or 300 years, or maybe after 2-3 years.
But one of the sloka, there was some meaning. I still remember that Lord put Asru Pavitri people in demonical only.
Yes.
In that case, so they got once the animal, this thing, it means they had some Asru Pavitri, that's why they have gone there.
Yes.
So how they will come back? Again, they will go to the same
No.
yoni because of that.
They had 100 papa karmas and 20 punya karmas. So they will go to, they will become dog, and they cleared 20 papa karmas, or 80. So they will become manushya again. If they only clear 20 papa karmas, then they will again become some animal or some other yonis. They will clear 20, 30, 40 like that. When it is 20-20 balanced, then they will again become manushya. So they are not going again and again anywhere else. They are just clearing their papa karma's account and balancing it with the punya karma. Okay? Is it clear now?
Yeah. Thank you for patience hearing.
Yeah, okay. Jai Shri Krishna. Yes, Phani Kumari ji.
Hari Om, Guruji. Actually, I had one question relating to rebirth. Meaning, you said that if the soul leaves the body, then it forgets everything. It doesn't have anything in its mind, right? It only takes the papa or punya which it has done in that particular birth.
No. Not only Papa and Punya. Papa and Punya is stored there, but Mana is carrying all the vasanas of all the Indriyas. What I saw in this birth, what I heard, what I told, whatever I have spoken, whatever I have touched, whatever I have felt. So everything is stored in very micro form, all the objects of all the Indriyas. Whatever we have done, so all the karmas are stored in the vasana form.
So still
Mana is carrying all that. That's why we have some habit. So we say जन्म से ऐसा ही है. जन्म से ऐसा ही है का मतलब he maybe had the anger issues in previous birth. Now he also has. So the anger issue is not coming from the surroundings or from the from parents or from the friends. No, anger issues are coming from previous birth because we cannot change that swabhava. That is not happening. So that has come from previous birth. Okay.
So birth after birth, that will not change, you mean to say? I mean, like.
Very rarely it happens. Everything else can be changed. Because if something we say Swabhav is not changing, it means you have to do more Punya Karma. Because of that Punya Karma, with that Purushartha, you can change that. Purusharth can change anything. There is nothing in this world which cannot change. Purusharth can do, but you need those many efforts. Okay, if we do that much effort, then we can.
Why I had this question was because we keep listening to many kind of these rebirth stories, right? And the kid, a 3-year-old kid, also remembers his past life, and then he
It
tries.
happens.
That's what I had that question because of that.
I have also met people who remember their past life. And Geeta Press has published one book, Punarjanma Kathaएं.
Yeah.
So they have also compiled all the authentic stories there.
So not necessary that every soul will have that
Some
details, right?
coincidence means we are not very clear till now that how it happens, but it happens.
Thank
There is a bug in the system.
Thank you.
Yes,
Paji?
Krishna. Yes, Deepa ji.
Jai Shri Krishna. I just wanted to ask, you said that avyakta hai Bhagwan, he is not seen. Now, before we said that the route to God, when he is in a form, it is more easier to worship him or to attain him. Now, in your life, can you ever see him, or it's just the feeling that he is with you?
People have seen Lord. Means when Vivekananda had the question, he was roaming everywhere and he was asking the same question to every saint that have you seen? Then Ramakrishna Paramhans told, yes, as I see you. So means saints are there which have
God within your surroundings itself.
I would not say that. As Lord told in the 11th chapter, Divyan dadami te chakshu pashyami yogamaishwaram. So, with some intensity of the punya karmas, you reach to that state where you get those divya chakshus. Divya chakshus means not to see the Vishwarup darshana of Lord, but to see the Lord, to experience it. Okay, so you get that siddhi, and siddhis are there. Okay,
See, during your day-to-day life, maybe you can feel sometimes you are in trouble and you get an answer or you get a solution to it.
Happens
That,
in
that is with you. But can you see it?
All the time? To see the Lord, you need that state. Means until we have the vikaras, we are so much like adham yonis and doing so much papa karmas. How can we say that we can, until we have the eligibility, can we meet Prime Minister Modi? We cannot. Modi ji is there. He is Prime Minister. We all know. And we all have seen him on the TV. But until we have some eligibility in particular area or there is some coincidence or there is some program or something, we need some occasion to see Prime Minister. Not like that we just want it and we can see. No. You need the eligibility.
Are there certain fixed eligibility criteria where you need to go on this and you will see him?
Getting freed from the vikaras. Not having kama, krodha, lobha, moha, ahankara. Then you can see. Dhruv did 6 months tapasya and he stood on one leg, and all the time he was just saying, Lord, Lord, Lord. He forgot everything. He even left water, drinking water, he left everything just on air. Then all the papa karmas he cleared, and then he was able to see the Lord. Lord had to come. We have so many stories. Means that is just to tell us that Lord exists and you can see. Just you have to make yourself eligible. And it's just not about seeing the Lord. For going America, we all know America exists, but for going America, we need eligibility. Until we have that level of financial state, or we have visa, means sometimes we have all the eligibility, but but USA Council reject the visa. Then what will happen? We cannot go there. So sometimes we have the eligibility, but Lord does not want us to see. Then we will not get to see Him. But if we are loving Lord so much and we are in His favorite list, then it might happen that with some source we can see Him. Okay.
Thank you so much. Jai Shri Krishna.
Yeah, Jai Shri Krishna. Jai Raju ji.
जय श्री कृष्ण दीदी।
जय श्री कृष्ण।
श्री कृष्ण जन्माष्टमी शुभकामनाएं।
धन्यवाद जी, आप सभी को भी। आपका कोई प्रश्न है तो आपको अनम्यूट करना पड़ेगा। यू हैव टू अनम्यूट।
दीदी, दिस karmas, whatever it is there, I think they are stored in the karma sharira. I think that will be carried with the atma when it leaves the body. And when the rebirth is taken, then from that sanchita karma is the big heap of karma, which includes good and bad karmas. So some percentage will be carried in the next janma to as prarabdha karma, and to experience that. So one famous astrologer was telling that you will have got that you just now said that purushartha, that is free will. Free will also will play a role in reducing the karmas, this thing. Free will and prarabdha karma, then prarthana. These three, one third, one third, one third. If they are taken care of,
there are
then
3 types of karmas you told. Sanchit is whatever we have done in previous birth. Prarabdha is whatever we have done till now, this moment. Kriyamad is whatever we are doing continuously. So whatever changes in my fate, whatever I am doing, so Purushartha, how Purushartha plays role? I am doing Purushartha, so that is counted as Kriyamad and Prarabdha also, because I am continuously doing. So it is getting counted in my Prarabdha. And Kriyamad, I am continuously doing it. So Prarabdha, that Kriyamad, that Purushartha can change whatever is going to happen, because I had in my Sanchit karma 10 punya karmas and 15 papa karmas. But with my Purushartha, I did so many punya karmas. Now my punya karmas are 20 and papa karmas are 15. So something was going to happen because of my papa karmas. But as I made my punya karmas till 20, that will change. That situation is going to change. Because I have more punya karmas, I had to clear that. Now I have more punya karmas. I had more papa karmas, I had to clear that. So some situation was going to happen, like incident or something. But I made my punya karmas more than my papa karmas, so that situation changed. That happens. I was going to meet some accident, greater accident, but I got some little injury only, not so much. So that happens because of my Purushartha. I did that. I changed my punya and papa ratio. Now whatever is going to happen, that is in my hand. This is how this cycle works of
so that means we are, by punya karmas, we are increasing our punya's balance sheet more, so that the papa will be, impact will be reduced.
Yes.
Acha, whenever we
papa
take
karmas
birth,
will be cleared. So don't take medicine very fast until it is not crossing 100 or 101. We are saying 99 when we are taking medicine. No, that's not right, because that is for clearing the papa karmas. And we are not just trying to feel it. And we are having AC in my home. So if the light goes, what happened? We are just calling the electricity department. We reach to them also. For 1 hour also, we are not ready to feel that pain all the time. If someone says something to me, if someone insults me, so that is clearing my papas, because I am feeling bad, some adverse situation in front of me, but I react more than them. I am making my papa karmas and not clearing it. So whenever such situation happen, just see everything as my papas are clearing or my punyas are clearing, or I am making papa or punya. What I am doing, what is happening in my front of my situation. Okay, so like that. See with Sakshi Bhava, Guna Guneshu Vartanta iti matva na sajjate. I don't get indulged in that. Because I see punya karmas or papa karmas. This is happening because of my punya karmas. This is because of my papa karma. So this is my karma. I cannot blame others for that. Ultimately, my papa karma. That this situation is coming in front of me. So face it. Let your papa karmas get cleared from your account. When you feel bad, when you have pain, when such situation comes, pap karma is decreasing. Let it happen. Okay?
Didi, once this rebirth is there, entire Sanchit karma will not be carried to the next birth.
No, it will be carried until you have cleared.
Entire.
All the account till now. If you have not withdrawn some amount, you will be.
What I heard that only percentage of that Sanchit karma.
No. All the account.
Entire.
Yes, entire Sanchit, entire Prarabdha, you will be carrying with you.
But for all these janmas, we have done so many papas, so many this thing. In one janma, we cannot clear all the account then. Then again, we have to take
That's why we cannot say that in this birth only we are going to get the moksha. Just be aware that we have started walking on that path. Now, how far we are and what is our speed, that will decide when we are going to reach there. It may take 10 janmas, it may take 20 janmas, it may take 100 janmas. How does it matter? We started walking. Now we will be making punya karmas and clearing papa karmas. If we are very much aware for that, then certainly in some janma we are going to get it. Okay, journey started.
No, they say that if the devotee, very good, nice devotee, he is bedridden and he is for 1-2 years bedridden, then they say that he is exhausting his papa karma. That's why he is
very right.
there.
Very right. And this happens with the good people because Lord wants us to clear our papa karmas very fast, so that we have only punya karmas, and at the time of death we can remember Lord, because now pratibandhaka is not there. Papa karmas were stopping us to remember Lord. Now papa karmas are lesser than punya karmas. We can remember freely to Lord. Pratibandhaka is not there. Okay.
Malti ji, can you unmute yourself?
Technical discussion it is called.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Yes, Malti ji. Jai Shri Krishna.
I'm so happy to be listening to Geeta Pariwar and your vivation on Krishna Janmashtami. So that's wonderful. So somewhere I did something right because I've listened to you. But my questions are twofold. One is, I love the fact that you said Ashu Bhaiya is always happy, and you have been practicing that because you're surprised to see him always happy. So how do I practice that? Because say I'm sad because somebody passed away, or I'm sad because somebody had an accident. Automatically, when I'm happy or sad, I just say Krishna Arpanamastu. Whatever it is your will. But how do I practice being happy when something really sad is going on? Or do you mean just stay balanced and don't be extremely sad? Like practicing joy in the face of sorrow or devastation, because
As you
I get
told,
overwhelmed. Yeah.
keeping ourselves balanced in that situation, that's right. But I don't mean that. That is right. You need to keep yourself balanced in all the situations. But practicing happiness is nothing. Practicing anything is nothing but reminding yourself again and again. There is no magic. If we practically see something, if we are doing something, we have to remind ourselves, I have decided not to do this. So I will not be doing this. If I do that, just decide some small punishments for you. If you did that, then you will punish yourself. Like, I will not drink milk this time. I will be standing for 1 hour. I'll be like not talking to my friend today. I'll not open Instagram today. I'll not open social media today. I will not talk to someone. Means whatever we love. I'll not run phone for too long. I will just run today phone for 1 hour. Like that. Small punishments, not very bigger one. But whatever you love, leave on that day whenever you do that. Means if it is just about practicing, just remind yourself and think first. 2 hours, 3 hours, just you are thinking why I don't want to do that or why I want to follow this. So give yourself logics. If you are firm on that, then you will decide that I will be doing this. And if you forget that, you are becoming sad some moment, remind yourself, no, I need to be happy. Then how do I leave this? Whatever I love, I will be starting doing that at that moment. I'll forget sadness. So like that, just remind yourself again and again, you will forget sadness and you will just be happy.
But how I guess you have to keep reminding yourself, but if I hear something like there was a hurricane or there was a flood or there was a fire and so many people
We
died,
all
there's
are
war, there's
humans.
whatever.
We all are humans. That will happen. It's not about being happy in that situation. In that situation, keep yourself balanced. But I am still happy, something I heard. So it is like inhuman thing. Because I am not even being sad. Some situation had happened, flood had came and so many people died. So everyone will be sad, but not that intensity. My mother taken from phone from me. Now I am sad. I will just break something. No, not that sadness. Something happened. Now I will be mad for 10 days. I'm not talking to anyone. I'm just talking roughly with everyone because something bad happened to me and I'm feeling sad. Because I am feeling sad doesn't mean that I will react in some other way and I will hurt others. No,
So try to let it go.
to yourself only. Yes, keep yourself balanced. Try to keep yourself balanced.
Okay. And my second question is about dana. If you're giving for whatever reason to whoever person, but you're encouraging, it's an apatra dana because the person is misusing what you're donating. Is it my responsibility to stop giving to that person because I know they're in dire straits, or should I keep giving or change the way I give?
If you know, then completely it's your responsibility and you will get the papa for that. If you know and still you are doing the charity to that person only and they are misusing it, then you will get the dosha for that. If you don't know, then lesser dosha for that. If you know better one than that person or than that NGO, whatever it is, so you must give to that person or that NGO or that in that situation something, whatever you know. So just try to be make like sattvic dana, then rajasic dana. Even you are feeling happy after doing that, you can mention to 2 3 people after making charity. Then also it's fine. It is rajasic dana. That is tamasic dana. I know, but I am still making it. You will get dosha for it. Okay.
Thank you, Didi. Jai Shri Krishna.
Yeah, Jai Shri Krishna.
Shall we move towards Samapan now?
Yes.
Thank you so much, Didi, again for that very absorbing vivechan and wonderful Q&A session. I'm sure all the sadhaks here are filled with positive thoughts, and I can see that on the chat as well, that they are really filled with positive thought. On behalf of Geeta Pariwar, I take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for attending this session today and look forward to having you back next week for the second part of the session of this vivechan. Sincere thanks to Dr. Arun Kumar ji, our technical star today. Thanks also to the technical and back-end team for the relentless effort in making the session a great success. And now we offer our sincere gratitude for their blessing that he has bestowed upon us. And for that, I call upon Manga Devi ji, a successful homemaker from Hyderabad. Didi ji joined Geeta Pariwar in March 2024 and provides seva as a co-trainer in level 1. Manga Devi ji, request you to please lead us in our prayers to Shri Krishna.
Yogesham Satchidanandam वासुदेवं व्रजप्रियं धर्मसंस्थापकं वीरं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। जय श्री कृष्ण।
Jai Shri Krishna Didi, thank you so much for offering the prayer on our behalf. We will now conclude the session with chanting of the Hanuman Chalisa. Please come back again next week for the next part of the Vivechan session. Thank you so much. Jai Shri Krishna. Bhaiya, can we have the
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधारि बरनउँ रघुबर बिमल जसु जो दायक फलचारि बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा गानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र औ ध्वजा विराजय कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजय शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगबंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबेको आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबेको रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सिंहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर सहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हर्षि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरत ही सम भाई सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावै अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावै सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीना तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना जुग सहस्र योजन पर भानु लील्यो ताहि मधुर पल जानु प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाहि दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुमरे तेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज समारो आपै तीनों लोक हाकते कापै भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवै महावीर जब नाम सुनावै नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावै मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावै सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा जिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावै सोई अमित जीवन फल पावै चारों जुग प्रताप तुम्हारा है पर सिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नो निधि के दाता असबर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावै जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावै अंत काल रघुवर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटई मिटई सब पीरा जो सुमिरै हनुमत बल बीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई जो यह पढ़ हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा पवन तनय संकट हरन